Hey there folks, Mark Johnson from Tech Snobs. We got the full review of the Samsung Galaxy S4 Active. Now, this is the dive blue color. I really like the color scheme here. It's definitely much different, from what we've seen from Samsung in the past. Just starting right off the jump with hardware and design. I personally feel that this is the best, hardware that they put out for a phone in quite some time. I mean, it's got, you look on the back, it's kind of have this industrialized with the screws and the nice rubber back. Of course, you have the port covering up the USB portion, so when you drop it in water or take it for a dive in the pool, that works. Some of the other things, it just feels much sturdier overall, and it feels better in the hand. But at the same point, it's still plastic. I mean, if you peel the back off, it's definitely it still has that little flimsy feel, but nonetheless, it's still a better feel than even what's on the Galaxy S4. So I definitely give it high praise in the in the hardware and design. I really like what they've done. You have your LCD screen on here versus the AMOLED display. You got the hardware buttons down at the bottom, home, followed by the menu and the back buttons, and then even for the most part, everything hardware-wise is the same. I mean, you do have a few differences here and there, mainly is with the camera, but for the most part, it's definitely pretty cool. So definitely one of the better design devices. It does have a quad-core processor, 1.9. You got your 2-megapixel camera up front. You have 8 meg in the back versus the 13. And then the only other thing that you really don't have as I jump into performance and operating system is you do not have some of the extra features from the camera. But let's go a quick quadrant standard benchmark again, just to give you an idea where it stands with that. Okay, so the benchmark results are in, and as you can see, you're getting 12,359. So pretty much right on par with the other Galaxy S4, and it does feel a little bit more snappier than the original S4. It is a little bit less bloatware here. You do have a little bit more memory and storage available on this model. I think out of the box it was around 10. I know I pulled it up initially. Yeah, so he's right around 10 gigs, which is better than the 8 that initially was on the regular S4 as well. And also, you still got Android 4.22. Performance is definitely smooth. I mean, I don't really notice anything, off the wall going real slow. You can jump in between apps and so forth. Everything seems to be pretty swift. Your Hangouts, this cool thing. I have installed that update earlier. So everything's real nice and swift here. So I definitely like what Samsung's done. I even would prefer this model in a lot of ways over the original Galaxy S4 outside of the camera, which we'll jump right into now. And speaking of the camera, as you can see, we got the front facing going. We're going to switch that up, and it's really good. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. Everything comes up to be real nice. Take a picture of this box. Everything works out great. 8 megapixels. Some people, may not prefer that. As you will see, you don't get the slew of options you get on a regular S4 with, the dual cameras at once and so forth. But you got a lot of options here nonetheless. You still have modes at the bottom you can go in between. So it does have a lot. You still have the drama shot and all that great stuff. And then you even have some effects, some built-in filters overall as well. So you have most features. I mean, there are, some of those other features some people would consider to be gimmicks anyhow, but nonetheless, you don't have them on the Active. So definitely keep that in mind. But other than that, I definitely think it's, the camera is great, overall. Now, another thing I did notice on a side note, you get a different wallpaper with this model versus the regular S4 didn't come. Actually, let's go back. The regular S4 didn't come with this particular background I'm looking at now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the different, the various wallpapers. Yeah, it didn't come with that one. So that's definitely pretty cool. But nonetheless, let's jump right into network and radio performance. I mean, everything, LTE speeds are great. I didn't notice anything crazy here. We're going to do a quick speed test just to give you an idea. Make sure we're on the right server. This thing. Yep, right server. Let's see what kind of speeds we get now. So getting some decent speeds, getting over 12 megs down. I've seen much higher. For some reason it was saying DC was closer, but it's definitely interesting. But yeah, nice speeds there. As you can see, some other times I've hit 41 megs, 13 megs, 33 megs there. So great speeds on that. Haven't noticed anything. Haven't did a lot of phone calls with. Honestly, I don't think I did any, but you know, for the most part, I'm sure it'd be just fine. But I can't necessarily comment directly on it because I didn't really make any phone calls with this one. But other than that, my overall conclusion, I like the S4 Active. I think it's it's a nice phone. It priced at $199. It's the same price as the original Galaxy. And, you know, it literally, you get a lot of the same, you know, bang for your buck. I mean, it doesn't, you know, you have all the motion stuff that you have, you know, with the regular Galaxy. I mean, all that good stuff is here. You know, swiping forward, swiping back. All that stuff is great. And I think, you know, for $199, the fact that you can be a little bit more rough with this, although dropping it, I did drop it a couple times just to test, and it you know, it seemed to hold up well, but it's still plastic. But the fact that you could drop it in the water, you won't believe how many people tell me they drop their phones in the toilet, which I've never done, but I've heard people tell me that on many occasions. It's pretty crazy. So the fact that you can do that with this phone, hey, if you're known to drop your phone in the toilet or drop it in water, this is going to be the phone you want to get. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com, for more coverage. Going to be doing more coverage there, adding more content in a few weeks. And thanks for watching, folks. And here's the Active. Take care.